dear beloved. Sit up in bed before you go to sleep at night. Close your eyes and visualize the day's experiences and put them in proper perspective. This is meditation. This is a sacred threshold between waking and sleeping, a delicate passage where the mind loosens its grip on the noise of the world. In this liminal space, meditation becomes not just a practice, but a gentle companion, a guide that helps us sift through the fragments of the day with compassion and clarity. Throughout our waking hours, we accumulate impressions. Words spoken, glances exchanged, tasks completed or left undone, all these moments settle in the mind like scattered leaves in a stream. Without awareness, they can swirl endlessly, unresolved and unprocessed, carrying tension into our sleep and into our dreams. But when we sit, breathe, and turn inward before bed, we offer ourselves a moment to observe the current of the day. Meditation at night is about seeing events more clearly, to soften and reorder the inner landscape. What seemed urgent may dissolve into insignificance. What was overlooked might rise gently into awareness. In this act of witnessing, we untangle emotion from reaction, memory from meaning. We grant the day its rightful place, no longer pressing against us, but quietly integrated into the whole of who we are becoming. As the breath deepens and the body softens, the mind begins to clear. Like clouds parting to reveal a night sky, a quiet stillness unfolds. It is in this stillness that sleep arrives as a return. A return to peace, to balance, to the natural rhythm of letting go. To meditate before sleep is to honor the day, without clinging to it. It is to cleanse the mind by gently releasing. And in doing so, we give ourselves the gift of rest that is deeply spiritual, a rest that carries us into the night with an open heart and an unburdened mind. There is a stillness that lingers just after waking, a soft, golden silence untouched by the demands of the day. In this early hour, the mind is most open, most malleable. To meditate in this moment is to meet the day with reverence. It is to choose presence before motion, intention before reaction. While nighttime meditation helps us release the weight of what has been, morning meditation helps us hold the coming day with clarity. It is a gentle sorting of potential. As we sit in stillness, the landscape of the day ahead begins to take shape as an unfolding canvas. Here, we can reframe what lies ahead, seeing each task as purposeful, each challenge as an opportunity for growth. Meditation in the morning is a recalibration of the mind and spirit. It aligns us to the quiet truth of who we are beneath it all. With each breath, we center ourselves in awareness rather than anxiety. We choose to respond rather than react. We remember that the energy we bring to the day is as important as the events themselves. In this calm beginning, we plant the seed of perspective. We affirm that we are co-creators, grounded, awake, and attuned. And even if the day turns in ways we cannot foresee, the meditation stays with us like an inner compass, pointing us gently back to presence, again and again. To meditate after sleeping is to rise in consciousness. It is to step into the day with a clear mind, an open heart, and a spirit prepared to meet whatever comes, with grace, with strength, and with stillness at the center. Each feeling we carry is a frequency, an invisible vibration that pulses through the brain, the body, and beyond. Like a tuning fork, our emotions resonate through the nervous system, attuning the brain to patterns that match their tone. In this way, our feelings do more than color our perception, they shape the very structure of our inner and outer experience. Positive feelings, such as gratitude, love, peace, or joy are high-frequency states that bring coherence to the brain. They smooth the waves of thought, steady the rhythm of the heart, and attune the mind to possibility. In these elevated states, our expectations naturally become lighter, more open, more life-affirming. We anticipate kindness. We see solutions where before we saw problems. Our nervous system becomes a harmonious field, receptive, resilient, and ready to receive more of what aligns with that frequency. On the other hand, non-positive feelings, fear, resentment, anger, or despair, disrupt that harmony. They are signals. When left unchecked, they shift our brain waves into lower, erratic patterns. The mind contracts. The vision narrows. Expectations dim. And what we expect, we subtly begin to create. It is much like the brainwave experiment, where sound vibrations arrange brain waves into visible patterns. At low, incoherent frequencies, the patterns are non-positive. But at higher, more ordered frequencies, the brain waves moves into beautiful, symmetrical patterns. So too with us, the vibration we emit through our feelings determines our experiences. Reality responds, not just to our thoughts, but to the emotion beneath them. This is not to say we must force ourselves to be positive, nor deny the full range of human feeling. But it invites us to become aware, to notice how each feeling acts as a frequency setter. How, in moments of love, we see beauty where we hadn't noticed it before. How, in states of peace, life seems to organize itself more gracefully. And how returning to these states, through breath, through awareness, through intention, becomes a sacred act of alignment. In this way, our inner world becomes a kind of instrument, always responding, always creating. And each time we return to a positive feeling, we retune ourselves to a frequency that invites harmony, clarity, and the quiet beauty of order, just like the sound, dancing to the song of a higher vibration. We live in a field of frequencies, constantly tuning and being tuned, by our thoughts, our feelings, the words we speak, and the energies we allow near us. Every feeling we hold, and every vibration we absorb from others, shapes the frequency of our brain waves and the quality of our experience. Like a fine instrument, the mind responds to every subtle tone, whether harmonious or dissonant, and adjusts itself accordingly. Positive feelings, those born from love, joy, peace, and gratitude, gently elevate our brain into a coherent, resonant state. In such moments, our inner world becomes like a well-tuned symphony. Thoughts become clearer. Our nervous system stabilizes. And life seems to arrange itself into patterns that reflect that same order. We begin to attract experiences that match the vibration we radiate, because we are in tune with the higher rhythms of life itself. But just as we can uplift ourselves through our own emotions, we can also be pulled into lower frequencies through the energy of others. When we're surrounded by non-positive, our brain waves begin to mirror that dissonance. Like the brain wave, which reveals visible patterns formed by sound vibrations, our inner world reconfigures itself to match the tones it receives. This is why the words we hear, and the company we keep, matter deeply. Not from judgment, but from wisdom. Words carry frequency. Attitudes are transmissions. And every conversation, every interaction, becomes an exchange of energy. We are not powerless in this. With awareness, we can choose resonance over reaction. We can notice how our body feels in different company, how our breath responds to different words. We can meditate to recalibrate, and return to our own center of clarity. To walk in harmony is to guard the temple of your mind with care. To cultivate positive feeling as a daily practice, and to surround yourself with voices and hearts that uplift, support, and inspire. For when you do, you are not just preserving your peace, you are tuning your entire reality into a pattern of beauty, coherence, and grace. And like the sound on the brain wave, your world will take shape in alignment with the music you allow within. Choose your melody with intention. Let it be love. Let it be light. Let it be truth. Financial abundance is not just a material condition, it is a frequency, a tone, a rhythm of the soul in harmony with the unseen currents of life. It begins not with the digits in a bank account, but with the energy we carry, the emotions we feel, and the environments we allow ourselves to resonate with. Positive feelings, such as gratitude, confidence, worthiness, and joy, are high-frequency signals. When we embody these feelings, we attune our brain and body to coherent, elevated states. Our perception widens, our creativity flows, and our nervous system becomes calm and receptive. In these states, abundance is not something we chase, it is something we align with. Like a brainwave responding to a beautiful tone, our inner world begins to organize itself into elegant, magnetic patterns, inviting experiences, opportunities, and relationships that reflect the abundance we feel within. But just as we can uplift ourselves through the power of emotion, we must also be aware of the subtle vibrations we absorb from others. The attitudes, words, and unspoken energy of those around us can deeply influence our frequency. When we are near those who are non-positive, those vibrations can begin to distort our inner state. This is why it matters who we listen to. It matters what words we take in. It matters which conversations we allow to shape our inner soundscape. Financial abundance is as much about energy hygiene as it is about strategy or action. We must protect our mental field as we would a sacred garden, nurturing it with belief, watering it with gratitude, and guarding it. To attract abundance, we must first feel it. To feel it, we must surround ourselves with that which supports it, voices of hope, spaces of inspiration, hearts that believe in possibility. And when we inevitably encounter the noise of non-positives, meditate, return inward, recalibrate, and remember, our frequency is our responsibility. In the end, financial abundance is the echo of the vibration we sustain. The more we hold love, joy, and trust, the more the universe arranges itself, like sound to sound, into the elegant pattern of prosperity. So choose your inner music wisely. Let it be filled with gratitude. Let it speak of wealth. Let it harmonize with the limitless song of abundance that is always playing, just beneath the noise. Financial abundance is not only a matter of effort or strategy, it is deeply tied to the frequencies we allow to shape our mind, our feelings, and our daily inner dialogue. Just as music can soothe or stir us, words carry vibrations. They echo through the nervous system and sculpt the landscape of our reality. Positive feelings, such as joy, trust, gratitude, and inner security, tune the brain into higher frequencies. These frequencies are not abstract, they are measurable shifts in brain waves, heart rhythms, and perception. When we feel uplifted, our brain becomes coherent, organized, open. We see paths we didn't see before. We take inspired action. We attract people and opportunities that mirror the elevated tone we carry. Likewise, the words we repeat, internally and aloud, send ripples through our entire being. Words like abundance, wealth, flow, opportunity, when spoken with feeling, act as tuning forks. They gently reshape our internal vibration, reminding the mind of its true capacity to receive and create. In this state, we are like a brainwave receiving a clear, pure tone. Our inner sound begins to arrange into beautiful, symmetrical patterns, reflecting order, ease, and financial harmony. But the opposite is also true. Non-positive words, spoken by others or echoed in our own minds, disrupt the field. This is why we must become guardians of the words we hear, and the words we speak. We must treat our language like sacred music, choosing only what uplifts, what aligns, what affirms. Not out of denial of reality, but out of devotion to a deeper truth, that our frequency shapes our experience. So speak abundance. Listen for it. Feel it in your body. Repeat the words that restore your harmony. I receive with ease. I am supported. I am aligned with wealth. With every repetition, you are retuning your brain, heart, and life into a higher order. Financial abundance, then, is a resonance. It is the echo of the frequency you choose to live in. Let your words be sound waves of light. Let your thoughts be music. Let your feelings rise and organize your life into the elegant design of abundance, just as the sound dances into form under the song of a perfect tone. Financial abundance is not merely a result of effort, it is a reflection of vibration. It is the pattern life forms around the sound we carry within. Just as the brain wave shapes sound into beautiful designs when touched by pure tone, so too does our life take form around the frequencies we hold in our hearts and minds. Positive feelings are not just emotions, they are frequencies. Joy, gratitude, confidence, and peace are not just pleasant to feel, they literally raise the resonance of the brain, the heart, and the body. In these states, the mind becomes coherent. Thoughts align. Vision clears. And like a tuning fork, we begin to attract circumstances that match our vibration. Abundance flows because we are in harmony with it. The words we speak, and the words we hear, carry this same power. Words are frequencies wrapped in sound. When we repeat positive words like abundance, wealth, overflow, I am supported, we are not simply affirming, we are attuning. Each repetition is a gentle signal to the brain, realigning it with the vibration of possibility. These words settle into the subconscious, shaping the invisible fields of thought, emotion, and expectation. Over time, these frequencies begin to organize our reality, just as the brain wave arranges sound into elegant patterns under the influence of a clear vibration. The more positive the feeling and word, the more refined the pattern of experience. Opportunities appear. Ideas become magnetic. Life flows in rhythm with the tone we hold. But the opposite is also true. This is why we must become mindful listeners and sacred speakers. We must listen inwardly and outwardly, not just for meaning, but for vibration. We must choose words like we choose melodies, knowing they will echo within us long after they are spoken. And we must protect the atmosphere of our mind from the static of unhelpful voices. To live in financial abundance is to become a conscious instrument, tuned daily by feeling, by thought, by word. Choose your words as you would notes in a sacred song. Speak abundance. Feel its tone. Hear its echo. And know this, your life is responding, moment by moment, to the frequency you allow. Let it be light. Let it be wealth. Let it be music in perfect harmony with abundance. Positive feelings and words attune the brain to positive frequencies, which shape reality like a brainwave forming patterns under sound. Each one invites reflection and alignment. The song of abundance. Financial abundance begins as a feeling before it becomes form. Just as a clear tone organizes sound into perfect shapes, your feelings of joy and gratitude organize your life into patterns of wealth. When you feel rich within, you begin to live in the harmony of true abundance. Words that build worlds. Words are not just sounds, they are blueprints. When you speak words like overflow, wealth, or I receive, you send vibrational instructions into the quantum field. Speak wisely. Speak richly. Your life is listening. Feeling is frequency. Every emotion carries a frequency. Feelings of peace, worthiness, and excitement align your brain with opportunities you otherwise would not see. Your financial reality mirrors the emotional climate you consistently live in. The echo of thoughts are not silent, they resonate. A thought of fear sends a scattered signal. A thought of faith sends a coherent one. To dwell on abundance is to echo it forward into experience. You are a living instrument. Your brain and body respond to emotion like a finely tuned instrument. The more love, confidence, and expectancy you hold, the more refined your vibration becomes. Financial flow follows your internal music. The pattern behind the pattern. We often try to change what we see on the outside without shifting what we feel on the inside. But the outer world is only a brainwave, the pattern shaped by the invisible sound of your beliefs, feelings, and words. Speak only what you want to multiply. Words multiply reality. If you don't want it to grow in your life, don't give it your voice. Let your speech be filled only with the sound of what you are ready to receive more of. The influence of atmosphere. The words and feelings you absorb from others subtly tune your frequency. Surround yourself with conversations that lift, not limit. Listen to voices that remind you of your power. Repetition is resonance. Every time you repeat a positive affirmation, you are pressing a pattern into your field. Say it often, say it with feeling, and your brain will begin to reorganize around that tone, forming your future from your focus. Emotion is the key to access. A word without feeling is empty. But when you say abundance with belief, it becomes a vibrational key. Emotion activates the frequency, emotion opens the door. Reality is tunable. You are not stuck. You are simply tuned to a particular frequency. Shift the words you speak and the feelings you dwell in, and you shift the broadcast, and what comes into view. Inner order, outer wealth. When the inner frequency is harmonious, the outer experience becomes organized. Just like a tone brings order to sound, a peaceful and empowered inner state brings order to finances. Guard the gates. Be mindful of what enters through the ears. Choose what you let in. Protect your mental harmony. Speak your way forward. When you feel stuck, don't fall silent. Speak forward. Say, there is more than enough. Money flows to me easily. I align with abundance now. These are not just phrases, they are vibrational shifts. You are the frequency. Abundance is not outside of you, it is the frequency you choose to embody. When you feel it, speak it, and surround yourself with it, the universe cannot help but match the tone. The pattern will appear. Positive feelings and words attune our brain waves to positive frequencies, forming life patterns like the brainwave under sound. We must watch the words we hear. The song of abundance. As you breathe, feel abundance within you. Abundance is not just in the bank, it's in the tone you carry. Let the feeling of gratitude become your inner rhythm. Just like a clear sound brings beauty to the brainwave, your inner harmony brings order to your financial life. Pause and breathe in. I am aligned with the song of abundance. Words that build worlds. Your words shape energy into form. Say, I am provided for. Say, I am wealthy in every way. With each word, you instruct the universe. Speak only what you are ready to receive. Pause and breathe in. My words carry the pattern of my wealth. Feeling is frequency. Abundance begins as a feeling, a quiet, confident knowing. Joy, ease, and worthiness shape your signal. The more you feel it, the more clearly you attract it. Pause and breathe in. My emotions are attuned to abundance. The echo of thought. Your thoughts ripple like sound through water. When they are peaceful, so is the reflection. Choose thoughts of trust, You are forming your future by the tone you carry now. Pause and breathe in. I think in the tone of abundance. You are a living instrument. Your brain is an instrument, and your feelings are the strings. When you tune to joy, worth, and openness, your life begins to play in the key of abundance. Pause and breathe in. I am finely tuned to financial ease. The pattern behind the pattern. The world you see is formed by what you do not see. The pattern of your finances is shaped by the vibration you hold. Before it appears in your hands, it begins in your field. Pause and breathe in. I attune my inner world to abundance. Speak only what you want to multiply. Your voice is creative power. Let your words multiply what you love. Pause and breathe in. My words multiply wealth in my life. The influence of atmosphere. Not all words are neutral. Guard your ears. Stay in environments that mirror your vision. Pause and breathe in. I tune out noise. I tune in abundance. Repetition is resonance. Every repetition strengthens the signal. Each time you say abundance, the brain hears it more clearly. The pattern becomes precise. Say it often. Say it with feeling. Pause and breathe in. I resonate with the energy of abundance. Emotion is the key to access. Feeling opens the portal. A word without emotion is empty. But a word filled with belief is a key that opens doors. Feel it as you speak. I receive. Pause and breathe in. My feeling activates the abundance frequency. Reality is tunable just like a radio. Life can be tuned. Change the station to faith. To overflow. You are never stuck, just resonating with a lower frequency. Pause and breathe in. I tune my reality to wealth and overflow. Inner order, outer wealth. Inner calm invites financial clarity. Inner joy invites material blessings. Organize your inner state, and life will arrange itself accordingly. Pause and breathe in. My inner peace draws financial flow. Guard the gates. Watch what enters your ears. Not every voice deserves access to your mind. Words of truth empower you. Be intentional with what you allow in. Pause and breathe in. I protect my atmosphere of abundance. Speak your way forward. Speak life. Speak abundance. Let your voice be the path beneath your feet. Declare, everything I need is aligning for me now. Pause and breathe in. I speak my way into greater prosperity. You are the frequency. You don't chase abundance. You become it. When you live in its frequency, everything matching that tone finds you. Pause and breathe in. I am the living frequency of financial abundance. Positive feelings attune our brain to positive frequencies, and repeating positive words fine-tunes our brain waves toward patterns of abundance, like the brain wave reveals order through sound. We must watch the words we hear. The brain is tuning fork. Your brain responds like a tuning fork. A positive feeling vibrates it into resonance with wealth. A single word, overflow, can echo through your mind and organize your day. Speak wealth. Feel wealth. Tune accordingly. I become the resonance of overflow. The geometry of emotion. Like the sound on a brain wave, your life shapes itself to your internal tone. When you feel anxious, patterns scatter. When you feel abundant, a divine order emerges. Emotion is design. I allow the geometry of peace to shape my prosperity. Sound is structure. Every word you speak builds an invisible structure. I can't afford that. Collapses the frame. I receive with ease. Strengthens the foundation. Be conscious of your verbal architecture. I speak as one who builds abundance. Frequencies are living invitations. Every thought and feeling sends an invitation. What are you inviting into your financial life? Joy invites blessings. Gratitude attracts more to be grateful for. Every frequency calls forth its own. I invite overflow by how I feel. The power of whispered wealth. You don't need to shout your wealth into being. A gentle, repeated whisper, I am worthy, I am wealthy, is enough to command the quantum field. The quieter the repetition, the deeper it settles. I whisper my reality into form. Echoes create reality. What you hear the most becomes what you believe. Let your ears become guardians of wealth consciousness. I tune in abundance. Feeling first, fortune follows. No strategy works without aligned emotion. Start with the feeling of plenty. Let it lead you to the inspired action. Abundance is a frequency, not a formula. I let feeling open the gates of fortune. The subtle harmonics of words. Even simple words carry harmonics, tones within tones. Enough carries peace. Deserve carries openness. Let every word you repeat contain a tone that blesses you. My words are symphonies of wealth. Become a resonant field. Your entire being radiates a tone. Others feel it before you speak. Feel abundant, and your field draws in prosperity. No one can deny what your frequency confirms. I am a radiant field of financial well-being. Attune before you act. Don't begin the day in misalignment. Before you act, attune. Feel the success first. Speak your alignment into being. Then take action from the right frequency. I act from the harmony of wealth. The language of receiving. Receiving has a tone. It sounds like openness, lightness, and readiness. Speak in the language of one who expects good. Say often, yes. Thank you. More, please. I speak as one who receives with grace. Every word is a brush stroke. Words paint your financial life. Each one leaves a trace. Use words that make your future beautiful. I paint my path with wealth creating words. The still sound of belief. Belief doesn't need noise. It hums like a soft frequency, present, steady, sure. Attune to that still sound within you. It is the voice of abundance already flowing. I tune into the stillness where all is already mine. Frequency is the hidden currency. What you feel is more valuable than what you see. Vibrate with trust and doors open. Carry the frequency of prosperity like invisible gold. It goes where words and effort cannot. I carry the currency of aligned frequency. Every conversation is a tuning moment. Every conversation either tunes you closer to abundance or away from it. Guard your words. Filter what you hear. Speak what you want to live. My conversations support my expansion. Positive feelings attune our brain to positive frequencies. As we repeat positive words, we further harmonize our brain waves with abundance. Like the brain wave reveals patterns through sound, our thoughts and words shape the patterns of our financial life. Therefore, we must watch the words we hear. Attuning the inner field for external prosperity. Each time you feel grateful, your inner frequency lifts. Each time you repeat the word abundance, your field clarifies. Like sound dancing into sacred patterns, your life responds. Hold the tone of wealth, and form will follow. The brain is a listening instrument. It records every word you hear. Let your days echo with phrases of plenty. Let no careless voice tune you out of your wealth. You are a living brain wave. Sound shapes you. Thoughts mold you. Say prosperity and feel it. That feeling becomes a design in your reality. Wealth is a chord. Strike it within through joy, trust, and affirmation. The chord of abundance resounds through time, drawing to it every provision already aligned. When you feel uplifted, you rise into a higher resonance, That resonance is a signal. It tells the invisible world, send more. Feel rich now. Watch what arrives. Every time you say I am provided for, your nervous system relaxes. Your field strengthens. And the geometry of your future reforms itself around that knowing. Negative words are frequency thieves. They distort the sacred pattern trying to form in your life. Guard your ears. Guard your mouth. Protect your prosperity with sacred speech. There is a rhythm to receiving. It begins in silence, becomes a whisper, and turns into music. Positive words are notes. Positive feelings are tempo. Play your wealth into being. To feel joy is to broadcast wealth. You are always tuning, always shaping. Choose your station wisely. The brain waves of abundance are already inside you. They awaken when you breathe with hope, when you speak with reverence, and when you feel deserving. The more you say I trust the flow, the more the flow trusts you. Words are not merely tools, they are keys. They unlock vaults of unseen supply. Imagine each spoken word vibrating into your cells, carving out a resonance that becomes your life. Would you speak with more intention? Would you listen with more care? Every phrase is either a spell or a blessing. Speak blessings over your money. Whisper wealth into your day. Let your inner frequency craft the reality around you. Your thoughts are seeds. Your words are water. Your feelings are light. This is how abundance grows, quietly, rhythmically, faithfully. You are not chasing money. You are attracting resonance. When your vibration aligns with generosity, joy, and trust, the universe matches that pattern like music finding harmony. Positive feelings and words attune our brain waves to higher frequencies, shaping our reality, just as sound vibrations create distinct patterns in the brainwave experiment. Through feeling, word, and resonance, wealth forms. Just as a brainwave shifts its pattern with each tone, so too does your life reshape with every emotion you hold. Feel rich, and richness patterns itself around you. Words are frequencies dressed in language. When you repeat I am abundant, your brain waves begin to hum with agreement, and your reality harmonizes in kind. Your emotions send vibrations into the field. Positive feelings of joy, trust, and gratitude draw financial experiences that match. You are always setting the tone. Words you hear are blueprints. They inform the subconscious what to expect. Surround yourself with speech that confirms wealth, like sound revealing hidden geometries in sound. Your repeated affirmations uncover wealth already seeded in the invisible layers of your life. Every time you feel calm about money, you align with a field that provides. Every time you speak with faith, you sculpt a new, stable shape into your financial reality. Negativity distorts the pattern. It is noise in your field. Silence it by choosing who you listen to and choosing which inner voice you obey. Positive words are sacred codes. Speak them often. Feel their meaning. They vibrate through your nervous system and organize abundance on your behalf. Emotion is electricity, your thoughts are the wire. Wrap your mind in feelings of security, and financial energy begins to flow. The language you live with becomes the life you live in. To speak of wealth is to build a structure for money to dwell within. You do not chase abundance, you resonate with it. And resonance is a choice, made in feeling, in thought, in word. Every morning, say, today, I vibrate wealth. That one phrase can tune your whole day to a new frequency of receiving. People's words carry frequency. Protect your hearing the way you protect your money. Tune into voices that harmonize with the wealth you seek. When you speak with belief, your field listens. When you feel with joy, your field reflects. Say what you want to experience, and mean it. The brain wave does not resist the vibration. It simply responds. So does your life. Let your words and feelings create the music of financial abundance. Positive feelings and affirming words attune the brain to higher frequencies, producing realities that mirror those vibrations, just as the brain wave reveals form through frequency. Each contemplation emphasizes how powerful it is to feel, speak, and hear in harmony with abundance. Your feelings, your words, and your atmosphere shape the design of your wealth. Positive feelings are not just moods, they are frequencies. They attune your brain waves to a field where financial flow is natural. Speak abundance, feel abundance, and your reality rearranges to match. Each repetition of a positive word, wealth overflow abundance, is like striking a pure note on the instrument of your mind. The more you repeat, the clearer the financial pattern becomes. Your life is a vibrational canvas. Like a brain wave, it responds to frequency. The more positive your inner sound, the more refined the geometry of your external success. The words you hear from others enter your field, influence your rhythm, and shift your pattern. Choose conversations that sing abundance. Positive emotion creates harmony, negative emotion introduces distortion. When you feel rich within, life echoes that richness around you. Every word carries a vibration. When you declare, "I receive with ease," you're not just stating it, you're tuning yourself to receive. You are not merely thinking, you are transmitting. Your emotions are waves, and your reality is the shoreline that receives them. Just like the brain wave needs the right tone to reveal its beauty, your life needs the right emotion to reveal your wealth. Joy is that tone. Gratitude is that frequency. Your subconscious listens to repetition, not logic. Feed it the language of wealth. Let your inner world speak fluency in abundance. Words create inner music. If that music is hopeful, grateful, and strong, then the structure of your financial world will rise in rhythm with it. The brain waves of abundance are accessible to all. We reach them by softening into positive emotion and surrounding ourselves with words that uplift. Beware the language of non-positives. Even casual complaints carry charge. Your field is like a tuning fork. Every word, heard or spoken, nudges it in one direction or another. Be mindful of your auditory diet. There is sacred structure forming around you every time you speak with hope. Invisible patterns of provision are taking shape through your consistency in frequency. Just as sacred geometry appears through sound, abundance appears through alignment. Feel richly. Speak clearly. And let the unseen forces do the arranging. Positive feelings and words tune the brain to harmonious frequencies, attracting experiences that match, just as specific sound vibrations create distinct, beautiful patterns in the brainwave experiment. These contemplations also remind us to be mindful of the words we hear, as they subtly shape our inner field of perception and creation. Every positive feeling is a frequency broadcast. It sends a signal into the quantum field. When the signal is one of trust, gratitude, or joy, the response is often abundance in form. Repeating words like wealth overflow, divine provision is not superstition, it's resonance. As your brain waves align with those frequencies, your outer life begins to mirror their design. The brain wave doesn't lie, beauty emerges from consistent, harmonious sound. Likewise, your financial life takes shape based on the harmony of your emotional and spoken tone. When you speak kindly of money, you bless it with energy. And money, like sound, listens, and organizes itself in return. Your brain is a vibrational instrument. When you tune it with joyful expectation, you begin to hear the sound of opportunity rising from the silence. Words shape waves, and waves shape matter. The language you choose, especially when repeated, acts like an architect, building the frequency of your future. Guard your ears like sacred gates. The words others speak near you can shift your inner alignment. Stay near those whose tone reflects truth, hope, and abundance. Every thought you feel deeply becomes a tone in your field. And when you match that tone with affirming speech, the universe responds with symmetry, abundance matching vibration. You are always in dialogue with the invisible. Let your side of the conversation be filled with expectancy, gratitude, and upward frequency. Financial abundance is a tune. The more you resonate with positivity, the more wealth is drawn like a note to its chord. The words we hear are like seeds in the subconscious. If they carry promise, they bloom into prosperity. Like chromatics revealing shape through sound, your inner state creates form. Speak clarity. Feel abundance. And the pattern will reveal itself. Notice how your body feels when you say the word expansion. That feeling is a portal. Speak it again, and you will feel the door widen. Be intentional with repetition. Every affirmation you offer your mind is a brushstroke on the canvas of your financial reality. In a world of noise, choose frequency. In a world of chatter, choose meaning. Your abundance responds to the clearest tone within you. Positive feelings and affirming words attune our brain to high frequencies, which then organize our outer world into abundance, just like the brain wave shapes matter into form through sound. These reflections also remind us to be mindful of the words we hear, as even unspoken frequencies can subtly detune or uplift our field of creation. Your thoughts have tone, your feelings have texture, your words have frequency. Together, they sculpt the financial form your life takes. Abundance is something you attune to. And your attunement begins with the emotions you hold and the words you choose. Like sound on a brain wave, your life rearranges according to sound. Let your inner sound be one of peace, confidence, and plenty. When you say I am supported and truly feel it, you invite unseen structures to form around you, designed to carry you into overflow. Every positive word is like a tuning fork. Strike it with intention, and your nervous system listens. Strike it often, and the world follows suit. You live in a field that responds. What you speak into it echoes back in form, in favor, and in finance. Abundance doesn't respond to worry. It responds to rhythm, the steady pulse of aligned thought and affirming speech. The language of those around you can shape your field without your permission. Listen carefully, and withdraw from words that distort your frequency. Speak prosperity like a song. Sing it with your emotions, and let its resonance draw wealth in unexpected ways. Words like flow, ease, and abundance are not just vocabulary, they are invitations. Say them. Feel them. Watch what accepts the invitation. You don't manifest abundance by force, you become a vibrational match. And nothing shifts vibration like a well-spoken truth. Just as a brain wave reveals sacred geometry from pure tones, your finances will reveal divine design as you maintain a pure emotional frequency. Beware of casual conversations. Your awareness is your filter, use it well. Your subconscious is always listening. Feed it the words of wealth, speak life into your financial story. What you feel is what you form. What you repeat is what you receive. Let your words and feelings dance in harmony, and abundance will shape itself accordingly. Would you like these turned into a meditative audio script, a journal workbook, or perhaps a visual series for inspiration? You said, positive feelings and repeated positive words attune our brain to higher frequencies, leading to corresponding experiences, just as in the brainwave experiment, where vibration organizes scattered particles into harmonious patterns. These contemplations emphasize the importance of monitoring the words we hear, as all sound imprints the mind and shapes the energetic field we live in. When you feel joy and speak abundance, your brain vibrates with clarity. This clarity becomes a magnetic field where prosperity naturally takes form. Your mind is like a brain wave. What you feel and repeat sends vibrations across your life. Speak harmony, feel trust, and watch wealth arrange itself. Abundance is not summoned through resonance. What you feel and affirm repeatedly becomes the tone that finances rise to meet. A single negative phrase heard often can create interference in your field. Protect your mind like sacred ground. Only allow what uplifts and aligns. Positive feelings are not just emotions, they are tuning keys. Each time you feel appreciation or say thank you, you refine the signal that calls abundance closer. When your words are gentle and affirming, your mind relaxes into receptivity. In that state, money flows by vibration. You are shaped by what you feel, but also by what you repeatedly hear. Surround yourself with voices that speak life into your vision of wealth. Speak abundance to harmonize your own nervous system with the reality you are ready to receive. Every time you say, "I am provided for," your brain rewires to that belief. And that belief reshapes the unseen field from which all things are drawn. Financial abundance is like a sound pattern. When your inner state is dissonant, it scatters. When your feelings are calm and affirming, the pieces fall into place. What others say around you can shift your frequency, but you always have the power to return to your center with one good word. Repeating a word like overflow is like setting a vibrational password that unlocks the next level of provision. The brain wave creates order when the frequency is right. Likewise, your outer life reflects clarity based on the tone you hold within. If your thoughts are anxious but your words are calm, there is static in your field. Let your thoughts and words agree in peace, and abundance will flow. To walk in wealth, become the vibration of trust. To attract new resources, repeat words that open gates. Your words are the rhythm, your feelings are the drumbeat, and your finances will move to their music. Positive feelings attune our brain to positive frequencies, which lead to positive experiences. As we repeat positive words, we further align our brain waves to those frequencies, creating outcomes much like the brainwave experiment, where harmonious vibration organizes form. Therefore, we must be mindful of the words we hear, as they shape our inner tone. Just as sound shapes sound into sacred geometry, so too do positive words shape the field of your finances. Speak what you seek, and let vibration lead the way. Every word you say plants a frequency in the soil of the mind. Plant seeds of wealth, peace, and provision, and your harvest will match their tone. Your brain is a receiver. When you feel gratitude, you tune to a signal that carries the frequency of financial ease. Money follows vibration. Not effort alone, but alignment. When you speak abundance, you build the pattern it flows through. A negative word, heard too often, is like static that scrambles the abundance frequency. Surround yourself with voices that bless your future. When you repeat "I am prosperous," you send a new vibration into your neural field. That field begins to mirror abundance back to you. Your words are not just expressions, they are blueprints. With each positive phrase, you design the framework for financial flow. You are not just thinking about wealth. You are vibrating with it, or away from it. Choose your inner tone wisely. In the brainwave of life, disorder comes from scattered signals. Harmonize your emotions and words, and prosperity arranges itself in beauty. Every joyful feeling is a tuning fork. It brings the scattered parts of your life into financial harmony and creative order. The right words spoken repeatedly can override years of limiting beliefs. Speak truth, speak peace, speak wealth. Just because someone speaks around you doesn't mean you must receive their frequency. Guard your ears as you would guard your wallet. When your emotions sing the melody of trust, and your words hum with thankfulness, life responds with financial notes in tune. Affirmations aren't about wishful thinking. They are about forming the frequency that reality will echo. Wealth is not distant. It waits just beyond the veil of thought, ready to take form through the words you dare to repeat and the feelings you choose to carry. Positive feelings and words attune our brain to positive frequencies, creating experiences aligned with those vibrations, just like the brainwave responds to sound with organized, beautiful patterns. This is why we must watch the words we hear and speak. Your emotions are the musicians, your thoughts the instruments, and your words the melody. Together they create the soundscape that money responds to. Every word is a vibration, and every vibration leaves a pattern. When you speak of abundance, the pattern becomes divine. Positive words do not merely inspire, they reorganize your neural circuits and attune your field to receive. Just as the brain wave reveals form through sound, your financial life reveals the pattern of your most repeated thoughts. When you feel blessed, you tune into a blessed world. When you feel abundant, the unseen rearranges itself to reflect that truth. Affirmations are not superstition. They are vibrational decisions that tell your reality what to become. Every time you say, "I am prosperous," your brain waves echo that signal across your inner field, calling prosperity toward you like iron to a magnet. Words carry intention. And intention is frequency. And frequency is reality. The sounds you expose yourself to become the structure of your mind. Be selective. Be sacred. Be surrounded by uplift. Negative voices bend the field. They cause disruption, just like noise disturbs a clear pattern. Your peace is your boundary. Protect it. You are not just what you say, you are what you echo. Echo only what aligns with the wealth you deserve. The more love and joy you feel when thinking of money, the more you encode abundance into your energetic blueprint. Speak abundance with reverence. Each word forms a shape in the quantum. Say it often, say it feelingly, say it as truth. Vibration builds the vessel. When your thoughts are strong and your feelings clear, money flows into the sacred shape you've formed. Just like harmonic tones bring symmetry to the brainwave, your harmonized emotions and words call financial beauty into your world. Positive feelings and positive words attune our brainwaves to positive frequencies, attracting experiences that mirror that harmony, just as in the brainwave experiment, where sound creates beautiful patterns. Therefore, we must watch the words we hear and absorb, for they shape our financial reality. Every word you speak about money is a vibration sent into the field. Speak with gratitude, and you shape wealth into form. Speak with worry, and the pattern shatters. Positive feelings are not just emotional, they are electrical. They tune your brain to the frequencies where prosperity already exists. When you repeat words like overflow, blessing, and abundance, you are not just affirming, you are designing your future in the same way sound sculpts the brainwave. Every moment you choose joy in your finances, you reinforce a frequency that calls more joy to your accounts. To feel rich before the money arrives is to harmonize with the frequency that attracts it. Words are codes. Each one you hear enters your mind and asks your brain to respond. Be mindful of what you allow in. Negative talk about money is static. It distorts the signal and fogs your path. Stay tuned to clarity by choosing words of expansion. Your financial vibration is formed by the words you hear most often. Surround yourself with language that lifts. Repeat the word abundance often, not to convince yourself, but to build the energetic framework into which wealth can pour. Just like sound creates order or chaos on the brainwave, your inner dialogue creates the shape of your financial experiences. Joy is a frequency. When you feel joyful about money, even before it arrives, you begin to attract it by resonance. Words backed by feeling are frequencies amplified. Speak richly. Feel richly. Live richly. Money responds to mood. Your feeling state is the invitation, your words are the design. When you hear others speak, do not adopt their vibration. Remain loyal to your own frequency of trust and overflow. Your financial atmosphere is always being tuned. Your thoughts adjust the dials. Your words lock in the station. Your feelings call the broadcast. Positive feelings and words tune our brainwaves to frequencies of wealth and harmony, just as in the brainwave experiment, where sound creates beautiful order. These meditations blend spiritual invocation with inner alignment, reminding us to watch the words we hear and speak. O divine harmony, let my feelings be tuned to joy, that my brain may sing the frequencies of wealth. Let every word I speak be a sacred sound that forms the patterns of abundance. Heavenly Architect, I speak the word overflow and let it ripple through the temple of my mind. Shape my life like sound on the brainwave, precise, abundant, divine. Radiant source of supply, may I feel peace with money, that peace may shape my path. Let my feelings be my compass, and my words the notes of prosperity. Celestial light, let me reject the language of fear. Let me be guarded in what I hear, so that my inner world may stay tuned to the high frequencies of wealth and blessing. O infinite Creator, every time I say abundance, let it be a bell rung in heaven, calling forth blessings into form through the harmony of my being. Divine Pattern Maker, as I breathe in trust and speak in love, let the structure of my life become radiant with riches. Attune me, O Lord, to the pure geometry of your provision. Holy Spirit of resonance, make my brain a singing bowl for prosperity. Let every positive thought resound like light, and every word of fear be dissolved by the frequency of faith. O angels of sound and light, hover near and help me choose my words with care. Let no shadow word enter my heart, but only the melodies of divine supply. God of sacred frequencies, let my finances echo the truth I speak. I declare, I am abundant. I am provided for. And your laws of vibration shape it so. Source of all harmony, guard the gateways of my ears. Let me hear only what supports and uplifts. And let my cells resonate with the frequencies of truth. Heavenly Weaver, each thought and word I offer is a thread in my financial tapestry. Make my offering one of beauty, with patterns that attract divine increase. O light of the celestial mind, attune my consciousness to the sacred rhythm of generosity and return. May I feel worthy. May I speak wealth. May I radiate abundance. Divine Conductor, orchestrate my mind with love. Let my emotions rise in harmony until the music of abundance resounds through every area of my life. Spirit of vibrational wisdom, let the words I say to myself become the words that shape my world. May they be gentle, rich, and holy. May they open the gates of gold. Celestial presence, I now surrender to the sound of alignment. Every cell within me hums the word, yes. Yes to increase. Yes to flow. Yes to divine prosperity. Shape me in your harmony. Amen. Positive feelings and repeated positive words attune your brain waves to frequencies of abundance, shaping your experiences, just as sound shapes matter in the brainwave experiment. You are a vessel of divine resonance. As you feel gratitude, your brain attunes to abundance. Repeat the sacred words, I am prosperous. I am aligned. Each syllable rearranges your world into harmony. Guard your ears, let only light-filled words enter. As you breathe in peace, your frequency rises. Your emotions create a field of attraction. Speak blessings over your finances, and let the sacred sound sculpt your reality, as music shapes sound into stars. You are surrounded by celestial currents. When you speak wealth, you summon it. Let your heart feel joy in advance, this joy is your permission slip for abundance to arrive. You are the sacred instrument. Your words are the vibrations that tune your field. Say them slowly, divine supply is mine. Every feeling you nourish becomes a pattern you live. Guard the soundscape around you. When you feel hopeful, you open portals. Hope is a frequency, joy is a magnet. Speak only what uplifts. What you hear is what you become, so listen only to love. You are a mirror of the infinite. When you repeat the words of increase, your brain waves harmonize with the source. Like a brain wave, your life forms sacred shapes in response to the tone you carry. Your feelings are frequencies. Each time you feel peace about money, you draw peace-filled finances near. Whisper blessings in the silence. Let your own voice become the prophecy of abundance. You walk in fields of vibration. Each word you allow into your ears imprints your field with possibility or limitation. Choose the voices of truth. Let the song of abundance sing you into wholeness. You are tuned by your emotions. Let love, gratitude, and excitement shape your signal. Speak I receive. I expand. I overflow. Your reality will match your resonance. Watch your words, words are spells. You are the sacred tone keeper. Your brain responds to every repeated word. Make your affirmations holy. Speak them as offerings, I live in divine wealth. You are the song and the singer. When you dwell in high feelings, your life becomes a melody of increase. Let no negative note enter your space, your future depends on your internal soundscape. Each time you feel blessed, you activate your soul's inheritance. Speak your wealth into being. Your voice is the key that unlocks provision. Your ears are sacred gates, guard them. You live in a vibrational universe. Your joy is a call. Your words are commands. Say them with reverence, I align with divine wealth. The universe listens and echoes back. You are a field of light and sound. Each thought is a note. Each affirmation, a sacred chord. Play the music of abundance with your emotions. Let your entire being hum with yes. You are the vibration before the manifestation. What you feel, you sculpt. What you say, you summon. Let your feelings of wealth form the lattice of reality, like stars aligning to your soul's symphony. Positive feelings and spoken words attune your brain waves to higher frequencies, just as sound patterns shape matter in the brain wave experiment. This alignment brings forth financial flow and teaches you to guard the words you hear as sacred vibrational influences. You are a living resonance of divine light. When you feel gratitude, your frequency rises. Repeat within, abundance flows to me now. As your emotions shift, your reality reshapes, just like sound forming sacred patterns under sound. Let only words of increase reach your ears. You are tuned by the tones of your feelings. Joy lifts you into the realm where prosperity lives. Speak gently, I welcome divine provision. Guard what enters your heart through sound, for your life takes form from what you allow to echo within. You are sculpted by sound and spirit. Each time you affirm wealth, your brain sings back in harmony. Let no careless voice disturb your frequency. Let only beauty be heard and believed. You are a sacred instrument of intention. When you feel peace, you emit a song of stability. Whisper, all my needs are met in divine time. Watch how your inner pattern changes, as your field responds like a brain wave to your tone. You dwell in a universe that listens. Your feelings speak, and the world answers. Say it with reverence, wealth is my birthright. Each word vibrates into creation. Be mindful of the voices you welcome. You rise on the wings of joy. When you feel good, you are magnetic. Speak your blessings with sacred breath, I am in harmony with financial abundance. Like celestial tones forming stars from dust, your sound shapes your world. Your brain waves follow your focus. Feel abundance, and you begin to radiate its signal. Declare with love, I live in divine overflow. The more beauty you speak, the more beauty you become. Do not entertain frequencies of non-positives. You are a portal of creative vibration. When you speak of increase, increase finds you. Let your mind chant, money flows to me with ease. Guard your inner temple from the noise of fear. Only let the sacred syllables shape your truth. You are a field of sacred sound. Feelings are the architects of experience. Say aloud, I am tuned to wealth and well-being. As your tone deepens, your reality realigns. Stay close to words that uplift and expand. You are an echo of the divine frequency. When you align with joy, the universe sings back. Speak blessings as rhythms of light, every cell of my being vibrates with prosperity. Let your ears hear only what reflects the truth of your soul. You are shaped by what you feel, formed by what you say. Each repetition carves new pathways in the mind. Declare often, abundance surrounds me now. As your sound becomes steady, the pattern holds. Avoid the static of complaint and contraction. You are a vessel of harmonic intelligence. Your words are not mere sounds, they are signals. Whisper gently, the universe provides generously. The more beauty you repeat, the more beauty responds. Close the door to voices that dim your light. You create through repetition and emotion. Feelings charged with love tune you to divine rhythm. Speak this prayer, I open to receive. Each affirmation rearranges your field, as sacred geometry appears through your frequency. You are not separate from the sound of your own spirit. What you say becomes what you see. Say often, I vibrate in sync with divine wealth. Each tone calls your blessings home. Let only holy words guide your ears. You are music in human form. The notes you repeat become your life's composition. With calm, affirm, abundance is all around me. As the brain wave forms new shapes with new tones, so your world reshapes with every loving word you allow. Positive feelings and repetition of uplifting words attune your brain waves to high frequencies, bringing forth matching abundant experiences, Just as vibrations shape matter in the brainwave experiment, you are the listener. You are the vibration. You are the wealth. You are an instrument of divine resonance. As you feel gratitude, you vibrate in the rhythm of wealth. Speak gently, abundance flows freely to me. Let every word you hear be sacred, for it sings patterns into the field around you. You are tuned by the tones of your own joy. With every smile, your frequency sharpens. Repeat, I am aligned with divine prosperity. Just as sound creates shape on the brain wave, so do your feelings and words design your world. You are shaped by the atmosphere of emotion. When you feel light, your path clears. Speak often, wealth is drawn to my vibration. Guard your ears, let no unkind tone scatter your sacred design. You are the echo of what you choose to feel. Each positive thought is a ripple in your inner sky. Affirm now, I am richly supported by the universe. As your brain attunes, reality harmonizes. You are made of sound and spirit, be mindful of noise. You are a magnetic field in motion. When you feel peace, the current of provision flows. Repeat, I welcome all forms of abundance. Let your words sing like stars, choose to hear only what heals. You are a temple of sound and sacred intent. What you say is encoded in the architecture of your life. Affirm softly, every word I speak is a seed of prosperity. As your tone becomes true, the universe responds. Close your ears to anything that dims your divine pattern. You are sound embodied, thought in motion. When you feel wealth, it becomes real. Declare this truth, I am the frequency of abundance. Words are not passive, they are architects. Let them build blessings within you. You are the breath of divine rhythm. Sing of plenty. Say with reverence, I breathe in wealth, I exhale gratitude. The field hears and rearranges itself. Your ears are sacred, protect what enters them. You are a living resonance of heaven and earth. Feel abundance and you begin to glow. Repeat, I live in the current of financial blessing. As in the brain wave, your sound shapes your scene. Let no discordant voice shake your creation. You are encoded with the language of light. Your brain responds to what you believe and repeat. Affirm, I am divinely provided for. The words you hear are not casual, they are codes. Tune your hearing to heaven's frequency. You are a sacred tone becoming flesh. When you chant wealth, wealth becomes your rhythm. Speak often, money comes to me with ease and joy. Let every phrase be clear, deliberate, and divine. Do not dwell in the noise of non-positives. You are a celestial field of vibration and faith. When you feel good, your brain opens to blessings. Say it now, I am connected to the flow of prosperity. The field listens and forms to your frequency. Take care, words are wings or weights. You are a mirror of the tones you choose to echo. Feel gratitude and repeat beauty. Affirm, I walk in a vibration of abundance. Let your speech be sacred architecture. And guard your ears as gates of heaven. You are the prayer and the pattern. Joy lifts your brain waves into divine arrangement. Declare, I am a magnet for financial miracles. Each repetition calls your future into the now. Turn away from voices that speak small. You are the sound of creation remembering itself. Your words ripple into form like celestial music. Say often, abundance is my natural state. The pattern forms. The tone becomes truth. Let only holy words build your atmosphere. Positive feelings and the repetition of uplifting words attune your brain to higher frequencies, which in turn attract positive experiences, just as vibrations shape visible patterns in the brainwave experiment. These prayers remind you to speak and listen consciously, for every word carries a frequency that imprints itself upon your life. You are shaped by sound, molded by emotion. As you feel joy, you rise. As you speak light, you shine. Repeat, I am tuned to the frequency of divine wealth. Let the words you hear be gentle architects of blessing. You are a living resonance. Each feeling of gratitude is a note in your financial symphony. Say, abundance is my natural rhythm. Words vibrate through you. Choose those that build. You are the sacred pattern of the sounds you allow. When you feel peace, you enter prosperity's orbit. Affirm, I receive wealth with joy and ease. The frequencies you repeat reshape your field. You are the echo of divine design. As you feel love and speak life, your world rearranges. Say gently, my voice carries the vibration of abundance. Guard the gates of your hearing. Let no shadow enter. You are a sacred vessel of vibration. What you feel, you amplify. What you repeat, you become. Speak, money flows to me like celestial light. Tend to your words as you would tend to a holy fire. You are crafted by the tones of your own devotion. When you feel good, the universe mirrors your glow. Say aloud, I harmonize with the rhythm of prosperity. As the brainwave reveals form in tone, so does your life reveal the tone you choose. You are the soundscape of your soul. Each positive feeling fine-tunes your mind to receive. Affirm, I live in harmony with divine provision. Only speak what you want to see. Only hear what uplifts. You are a mirror of the music within. As you choose joy, your vibration ascends. Repeat, wealth is a reflection of my inner song. Be mindful of words, they are seeds in the soil of your reality. You are the breath of light in motion. Positive emotion activates divine circuitry. Say now, my abundance multiplies with every breath. Your voice sends waves. Let those waves bless the space around you. You are a portal of sound and feeling. As you align with higher emotion, you awaken to divine opportunity. Affirm, every word I speak creates pathways to wealth. Words are not idle, they build the architecture of your future. You are the pulse of divine energy. As you repeat truth, your brain aligns with it. Say, abundance is encoded in my being. Just like sound shapes to sound, your life shapes to belief. You are the harmony between thought and light. Joy tunes your brain to miracles. Affirm, I walk in the current of celestial wealth. The frequency you embody becomes the life you experience. You are the witness and the vibration. When you feel abundant, the field responds in kind. Repeat, I attract prosperity through love and gratitude. Speak only what you wish to live. Hear only what affirms the light. You are the note played in the symphony of heaven. Every kind word vibrates through your DNA. Say now, I am magnetized to divine increase. Let your ears become sacred instruments. Let them hear only what heals. You are a temple of tuning forks. Each positive phrase rings through your entire being. Repeat, I live, move, and prosper in divine vibration. Sound is sacred. Choose wisely what you echo. Positive feelings and spoken words attune your brain waves to prosperous frequencies, shaping your reality, just like the brain wave forms intricate patterns through vibration. Each prayer gently reminds you to be mindful of the words you speak and hear, as they sculpt the inner and outer dimensions of abundance. You are the receiver of celestial harmonies. When you feel uplifted, your brain attunes to divine possibility. Speak gently, I open myself to the harmonic flow of abundance. What you hear, you become. Let every word be a song of wealth. You are a temple of vibration. Joy is your tuning fork. Peace is your resonance. Repeat softly, I resonate with the song of prosperity. Guard your ears as sacred gates. Let only beauty pass through. You are shaped by invisible music. Each word you speak rearranges the particles of your reality. Say, my voice creates patterns of divine provision. Words are instruments. Use them to build holy ground. You are tuned by the emotions you choose. Feel gratitude, and your entire field aligns with increase. Whisper now, I live within the frequency of overflowing abundance. Even silence listens to your intention. Let it be golden. You are an echo of divine thought. Each affirmation rings like a bell through the cells of your being. Declare, I attune to the vibration of infinite wealth. The sound of abundance is subtle, train your heart to hear it. You are the listener and the transmitter. When you rejoice, you send signals of receptivity into the field. Repeat, my joy opens the portal to prosperity. Every word you speak is a key. Every feeling, a doorway. You are the living brainwave. Words are the tones. Your reality is the shape. Say gently, I allow divine words to shape my financial peace. Speak from sacred patterns. You are crafted by sacred repetition. When you say, I am provided for, the universe listens. Repeat it now, I am provided for. Always. Let only those words enter your mind which mirror heaven. You are made of listening light. The words that enter your ears awaken or dim your power. Whisper, I choose words that magnify my abundance. What you hear becomes the music of your life. You are the dance of frequencies unseen. Feelings of peace bring waves of wealth. Say, I feel safe in the arms of financial increase. Guard your emotional atmosphere. It is the canvas of miracles. You are a pattern sculpted by praise. Each positive word realigns your nervous system. Affirm, wealth aligns with my calm, grateful mind. The vibrations you repeat become your reality's rhythm. You are a living chant of creation. When you repeat words of truth, you summon form from formlessness. Say now, with each breath, I breathe in divine prosperity. Let the words you say echo only those of light. You are a mirror of higher vibrations. Your brain harmonizes with the feelings you permit. Speak softly, my thoughts and words are rivers of abundance. Listen to the music of upliftment. Let it guide your steps. You are a sonic tapestry, woven by choice. Choose joy, and wealth listens. Choose gratitude, and it appears. Say, I weave financial harmony with every word I speak. Your voice is your wand. Your emotions, the spell. You are not separate from divine resonance. When you praise, when you bless, when you feel love, abundance dances in. Repeat, I speak the language of heaven. I live the pattern of wealth. Protect your ears. Guard your heart. Let your words be wings. Your feelings are frequencies, your words are vibrations, and your experiences are shaped accordingly, just like the brainwave responds to sound with beautiful geometric patterns. As you tune yourself through positive words and emotions, you awaken a new reality of abundance. You are a living frequency, shaped by the words you allow. When you feel gratitude, your field harmonizes with wealth. Whisper now, I speak abundance, I feel abundance, I become abundance. Let the sounds you carry reshape your reality in sacred symmetry. Your thoughts ripple like waves through space. Each feeling of joy rearranges your world like sacred sound forming patterns. Say, as I rejoice, wealth flows to me through divine rhythm. Protect your ears from noise. Let only divine tones enter. You are attuned to higher realms by the language you repeat. Words are not just speech, they are codes of light. Repeat, I encode my life with words of infinite provision. Speak softly. Speak purposefully. Speak as a creator. You are a vessel that vibrates with intention. What you feel and say becomes your financial song. Whisper, I harmonize with the current of cosmic abundance. Guard your gates, every word heard alters your pattern. You are the brainwave of heaven's sound. What you think, what you say, creates the shape of your world. Declare, my voice draws sacred wealth into form. Let your inner song be gentle and generous. You are an echo of celestial truth. Positive emotion aligns your inner instrument with divine provision. Affirm, each joyful feeling summons a tide of financial grace. Be selective with the words you absorb, they become architecture. You are a living temple of sound and sensation. Praise unlocks the frequency where wealth flows freely. Say, I praise the rhythm of divine increase in my life. Let your language cleanse and construct. Let it uplift. You are a note in the music of the cosmos. Let your feelings rise, and your financial vibration will rise with them. Whisper now, I align with the frequency of heavenly wealth. Refuse to echo the noise of fear. You are a resonator of light. You are formed by what you bless. Bless your breath, your money, your future, and it multiplies. Repeat, every blessing I speak ripples abundance into my life. Words are waves. Feelings are the tides. Let both flow with purpose. You are a prism of sound and light. When your words are aligned, the pattern of your life glows. Say gently, I speak wealth. I reflect divine order. Guard the sounds around you like sacred scrolls. You are tuned like a sacred harp. What you speak into yourself becomes the world you walk into. Affirm, my words are frequencies that open golden doors. Let only life-giving language enter your temple. You are a mystic mirror of vibration. Your feelings are signals, calling back reflections. Declare, as I feel abundance, abundance finds me by law. Keep your ears clear of non-positives. Let your soul hear only truth. You are the breath of divine frequency. When you repeat words of love and wealth, they engrave your destiny. Say softly, my breath carries the sound of abundance. Every breath, every phrase, is an artist's stroke across the canvas of creation. You are the listener and the song. What you listen to sculpts what you live. Whisper, I tune my ears to prosperity, my life to divine harmony. Let the tones you allow guide you to heaven's treasury. You are a sacred pattern unfolding. Positive words, spoken with feeling, call the invisible into shape. Repeat now, I pattern my life with language from the stars. Speak no word lightly. All are seeds. All carry shape. Positive feelings shape your brain's frequencies, and that your spoken words and what you listen to sculpt the geometry of your life, like sound shaping matter on the brainwave. Let this be your spiritual tuning fork. You are made of frequencies, formed by the words you welcome. Each time you speak abundance with feeling, you retune your mind to heaven's order. Say now, I allow the joy of wealth to resonate through every cell. What you hear matters. Let only sacred sound into your sacred space. You are a divine instrument. Your emotions strike the strings of your spirit. When you feel peace, wealth arranges itself around you. Whisper, I feel radiant. I feel supported. I feel prosperous. Let these feelings shape your reality as surely as sound shapes matter. You are a soul of symmetry and sound. Positive words shape your brain waves like sacred music carving designs in sound. Declare, I speak only what uplifts. I listen only to truth. You attune to heaven's frequency by guarding your ears and your voice. You are always tuning. Each feeling, each word spoken or heard, turns your dial toward abundance. Say, I choose to vibrate in the key of overflow. You are the architect of your resonance. You design the pattern with your voice. You are the echo of divine intention. Each joyful phrase opens a field of light around you. Affirm, my words are portals. My joy is the key. Silence the noise of the world. Let heaven's voice fill you. You are not separate from the song of creation. Each time you say abundance with meaning, you activate a new pattern. Breathe and say, abundance flows in. Abundance flows out. I am the rhythm. Words are sacred technology. Use them as the ancients did, with awe. You are the living brainwave of divine speech. Vibration forms your future. Say, every word of blessing I speak arranges my life into beauty. Be mindful of the words you hear, they become architecture in your mind. You are the temple and the tone. When you choose peace and speak prosperity, your temple glows. Whisper, I vibrate with favor. I shine with increase. Allow no idle words. Only the sacred may enter your gates. You are encoded with divine sound. Each emotion carries a message to the universe. Feel now, I am safe. I am expanding. I am blessed financially. Guard your input. What you hear enters the heart and rearranges your life. You are a vessel for sacred resonance. The more you feel joy when you say abundance, the more life reflects that joy. Repeat softly, I speak from the throne within me. My words gather wealth. Tune out all voices that don't carry light. You are the keeper of your frequency. You are a mirror of the Most High's tone. Heaven sings increase. You must echo it. Say, my thoughts hum with peace. My soul chants increase. Let the songs you allow reflect only love, truth, and treasure. You are shaped by repetition. Each positive word engraves your field with divine order. Declare, I say abundance and abundance remembers me. Protect your ears like gates of gold. They are passageways of power. You are divine resonance made flesh. When your feelings are elevated, the wealth of heaven responds. Whisper now, I live in the vibration of sufficiency and surplus. Stay attuned. One word can build or break your sacred geometry. You are harmony in motion. Say words of love, and your path will echo with provision. Speak now, I am aligned. I am grateful. I am receiving. Let no word of fear find a home in you. Let only truth live in your air. You are the sound of heaven, forming reality with every tone. As you choose joy, you tune your world into order. Repeat, my words form patterns of prosperity. My feelings summon the divine. This is not just prayer, it is alignment with the pattern of paradise. Positive feelings and positive words attune your brain to frequencies of abundance, shaping your experiences just as sound shapes matter, like the brain wave. These are meditations of spiritual tuning, vibrational responsibility, and abundance by divine design. You are the breath of divine sound. When you feel gratitude and speak abundance, your mind harmonizes with the frequency of overflow. Say now, every word I speak is a seed of wealth. I am fertile ground. Guard your ears. What you allow in becomes the blueprint of your reality. You are the temple and the tone within it. When you feel joy, you strike a sacred chord. When you speak it, the universe listens. Declare, my words form patterns of provision. I live inside a song of increase. Stay mindful of every syllable. It builds the world around you. You are a living vibration, shaped by emotion. As your feelings rise, so does your frequency. As your words rise, so does your life. Say gently, I feel wealthy. I speak wealth. I receive it now. Let only words that bless pass through the gate of your hearing. You are shaped by what you feel and say. Like the sacred geometry formed on the brain wave, your brain patterns shift with sound. Whisper, abundance is my song. I align with its rhythm. Listen only to what aligns with light. Silence the static. You are the keeper of divine frequencies. When you hold peace, the field around you sings. When you speak truth, heaven harmonizes. Pray, my joy is magnetic. My voice attracts wealth. What you hear enters you. Let it be sacred, let it be true. You are a sonic sculpture in motion. Each feeling of trust, each word of faith reshapes your field. Say, I vibrate in the presence of abundance. It gathers to me. Words are not small, they are architects. Be vigilant with your hearing. You are a field of divine resonance. The more you feel love and speak overflow, the more your life mirrors beauty. Affirm, prosperity is my natural vibration. I align through joy. What enters your mind through words enters your future. You are crafted by the sound of your soul. As your feelings expand, your frequency becomes attractive to blessing. Declare softly, I rise on the wings of kind words and generous thoughts. Reject words that diminish. You are worthy of only the sacred. You are the harmony of heaven, vibrating through intention. When you speak abundance and feel its truth, your brain becomes a beacon. Repeat, I receive the sound of increase. I reflect it with gratitude. Be cautious with what you hear, noise becomes structure in your world. You are a vibrational being, tuning constantly. Each positive word you repeat recalibrates your mind to attract good. Say, I am in tune with divine supply. I say yes to the sound of wealth. Ears are portals. Protect them like treasure. You are composed of divine tones. When you speak love with feeling, you move into higher geometries of grace. Whisper, every word I speak is light. Every feeling I feel is creation. Let your atmosphere be filled with sacred sound only. You are the listener and the transmitter. When you hear truth and speak gratitude, your life arranges itself accordingly. Pray, my voice is an offering. My joy is a signal. You attract what resonates with the tone you carry. You are a vessel of sacred vibration. Your feelings ripple through creation. Your words instruct the quantum. Say, I speak to the field with faith. It answers me with abundance. Be mindful of careless talk. Only truth should echo in your temple. You are the frequency of your focus. What you say with emotion becomes your invitation to reality. Affirm, I feel peace when I think of money. I bless it. I receive it. Words are spiritual instruments. Don't let discord pollute your song. You are made for sound and light. When you praise abundance, you create new harmonics of reality. Pray, my soul sings wealth. My life dances to the rhythm of grace. Let no word of non-positives enter your hearing. You are the guardian of your vibration. Positive feelings and repeated positive words tune your brain waves to higher frequencies, shaping your life, just like vibrations shape sacred patterns in the brainwave experiment. These meditations remind you to guard your hearing and speak only what aligns with abundance and divine design. You are a living temple of vibration. When you feel joy and speak prosperity, you awaken the song of abundance within. Say with reverence, I attune to the frequency of divine overflow. Let no word of fear enter your ears, for sound becomes shape. You are sculpted by what you feel and what you say. Positive emotion is the key, and your word is the tuning fork. Repeat gently, my words carve beauty. My feelings summon wealth. Watch the voices you listen to, they are architects of your mind. You are a sacred resonance of divine intelligence. When you feel worthy and speak blessings, the field arranges itself accordingly. Whisper now, I dwell in a pattern of prosperity. I speak only of light. Do not let discord enter your holy space. You are the pattern, the sound, and the listener. The frequency of love becomes your path. The words of peace become your structure. Pray softly, I am designed by gratitude. My wealth is harmonic and true. Only let what uplifts pass through your hearing. You are tuned by feeling and shaped by sound. Each emotion of trust activates higher geometry in your life. Say now, my feelings are sacred tones. My words form a symphony of success. Turn away from low vibrations. Protect your temple from noise. You are a field of divine energy, impressionable and powerful. When you repeat kind words with emotion, you instruct your brain to rise. Affirm gently, I tune myself with every breath. I align with divine supply. Reject words that darken your light. You are the designer. You are a carrier wave of abundance. Positive feelings are your song. Spoken blessings are your command. Pray softly, I speak wealth into the field. I feel wealth in my soul. Guard your ears like sacred gates, nothing unclean should pass through. You are the bridge between sound and form. What you feel magnetizes. What you say materializes. Repeat, my vibration is kind. My reality is generous. Be mindful of what you echo, your life sings with your choices. You are the instrument of divine frequency. The more you feel in harmony, the more the universe harmonizes with you. Whisper, abundance finds me where I vibrate highest. Filter out the unloving word, it changes your shape. You are an echo of the divine word. Speak with faith, and the cosmos listens. Feel with love, and the pattern aligns. Say softly, I create with joy. I receive with grace. Tend to your hearing. All sounds shape the sacred soil of your becoming. You are light in vibrational form. Positive emotions ignite your frequency. Spoken truths open heaven's gates. Pray now, I allow only light to shape me. I speak only of divine wealth. What you let in becomes what you live in. Be vigilant. You are the breath of spirit made visible. When you feel thankful and speak of overflow, your brain realigns with creation. Declare, abundance surrounds me, flows through me, answers my voice. What you hear becomes what you believe. Filter it through love. You are a sanctuary of sacred rhythm. Every joyful emotion tunes your brain to new geometries of provision. Whisper gently, I sing in frequencies of prosperity. I hear only what uplifts. Turn down the noise. Let silence be filled only with truth. You are resonance in form, intention in motion. Feelings are the rhythm. Words are the shape. Together they design your days. Say, I harmonize with financial increase. I speak it, and it is drawn to me. Let your hearing be holy. Let your speech be sacred. You are tuned by heaven when you choose love. Every positive word is a signal to the universe, this is who I am. Pray, my emotions are aligned with abundance. My voice awakens divine flow. Close your ears to untruth. Open your heart to harmonic wealth. Positive feelings and repeated positive words attune your brain waves to higher frequencies, attracting matching experiences, much like how sound vibration creates divine geometry in the brainwave experiment. Each line is a whispered invitation to tune your soul to heaven's frequency of wealth, beauty, and provision. You are a living field of light, tuned by emotion and word. Speak joy, and your brain awakens in sacred design. Pray now, I feel wealth. I speak it. I become it. Be mindful of every sound, it shapes your world. You are tuned like an instrument by every feeling you allow. Positive words guide your brain to new patterns of grace. Whisper, I speak prosperity, and heaven rearranges itself for me. Only receive what resonates with light. Your soul vibrates with the frequency of what you feel and say. Let every word be a note in your symphony of abundance. Pray softly, I attune my mind to the melody of increase. Guard your hearing as you would a sacred temple. You are made of sound, rhythm, and resonance. What you feel becomes your frequency. What you repeat becomes your design. Say, I am aligned with divine supply. Do not entertain words that disturb your sacred geometry. The more you feel gratitude, the more beauty your brain reveals. The more you speak love, the more prosperity takes shape. Whisper, abundance flows where my words align with truth. Let no shadow pass through your hearing. You are the artist and the vibration. Each word you say paints patterns in the field. Pray, my voice is a brush of golden increase. Speak what uplifts. Hear only what harmonizes. Your feelings are frequencies. Your words are codes. Together they unlock doors to divine abundance. Affirm, I rise on waves of blessing. I tune to the realm of plenty. Turn down the volume of fear. Tune into peace. You are vibrational light in motion. What you feel and say builds form in the unseen. Pray gently, I harmonize with heavenly increase. Only receive words that echo your highest path. With every joyful emotion, your brain lights up with divine signal. With every positive word, you invite heaven's pattern to emerge. Say, I broadcast faith. I receive wealth. Your ears are gates. Let only light enter. You are a sacred soundscape, rearranged by each feeling you hold. Speak peace. Speak provision. Let it settle deep within. Affirm softly, I am the vibration of enough. Silence the noise. Let spirit speak. Each time you feel love, you step into higher alignment. Each time you speak truth, the universe reconfigures around you. Pray, I am one with divine design. My frequency is abundance. Filter your words. Filter your world. You are the center of a harmonic field. Your feelings sculpt the invisible. Your words send instructions. Whisper, my words are prayers. My emotions are agreements with wealth. Protect your inner ear from low tones. What you hear becomes what you expect. What you expect becomes what you speak. What you speak becomes what you live. Pray, I surround myself with sound that supports my sacred success. Your inner state is vibrational architecture. As you feel joy, you broadcast order. As you speak truth, you become the truth. Affirm, I am tuned to heaven's increase. My words shape golden pathways. You are a celestial receiver and transmitter. Positive feelings tune your brain to divine rhythm. Positive words crystallize heaven's pattern in your life. Whisper, I am sound, light, wealth. I am attuned to abundance. And so it is.